might think I chose this way of living, not but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12-inch floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something changed in my Dixie.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as the first of 272 games of the regular season. The Cowboys we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. George Pickens, his intended receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Fighting total here over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. Williams. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's at the 15-yard line. Carter. Breaking through to get to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
We'll talk about rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Driving started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different from what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. There's Robinson showing the flash. And able to get this out to the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
At the 32-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky there, able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense will go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Let's take it inside his own 40. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here. Up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up 4 down.
For that kind of run on 1st down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here's Prescott. That's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. It's caught. Tolbert. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, 33 yards. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. A gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Great. Set.
Hurts. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking for a slot man, and he's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott from the gun. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott. This one incomplete. Almost picked up by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense had to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw right side complete to Dotson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
I dare you. Don't touch it.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
And an Eagles first down.
Don't touch it.
First and 10 at the 30.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. First and 10 right at the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up the third down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for all game. They've got to start.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. Prescott now. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
That is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Final play of the half. Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 2.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long. As they come up facing second and a bundle. Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A loss of 3 yards. And it's third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. This 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big play.
Hurts forward, and the Cowboys have recovered. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. He's got it to Tober. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jalen Tober already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Aubrey now for PAT. And it is now 21-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw here. Hurts fumbles it. And picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it in the end zone for 6.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And they nearly get this all the way to the field. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And nothing doing. It's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Midfield strike. They'll look to throw. Oh, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Complete, it's Dotson. They're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they count 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down.
They run it again with Williams. And a solid run down inside the 30. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
It was Brandon Graham that came in there and got it.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look at that play. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I get the locker room partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one position.
I just want to rock. Body of the y'all.
Damn. Damn. you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.